Einstein a few years later saying that atomic weapons had changed everything except the way we think.
Asked whether in the years to come it will be possible to kill 40 million American people in the 20 largest American towns by the use of atomic bombs in a single night. I'm afraid that the answer to that question is yes. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that, one way or another.
Alright, Shalom. First off, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash, the bonds of the apostles, and the elders, great mills, who well. It's like they still like to put the truth in all sincerity. Sincere Shalom, to for like the keys of garments clean, that's the will of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai. To all Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, for allowing us to do another video on the brother 12's brother. Zakar. Today's video, we're getting into the Man of Death, Oppenheimer trailer. So, there's this movie, okay, coming out, and basically, it's the movie's called Oppenheimer, and then you see, basically, you know, the video that we just put up. That's the trailer of that movie. Okay, now, Esau, Edom. Okay, Esau, Edom. You see, he created the atomic bomb. Okay, the atomic bomb. Okay, the nuclear bomb and whatnot. Okay. You see, and he's obviously, he used the atomic bomb for the Great Destruction, okay, in Japan, okay. You see, Esau is a man of death. He's a man of destruction. You see, now Esau's going to use the nuclear missiles, okay, for great destruction. But obviously, we know that's controlled by the Lord, okay. You see, but Oppenheimer. Okay, Oppenheimer, okay, he's noted that he's the inventor of the atomic bomb, okay. See, Oppenheimer is the inventor of the atomic bomb. See, you know, he's the one that created that weapon of mass destruction, okay. You see, now the ones that came up with the actual science, you know, of how to produce, you know, that nuclear explosion, whatnot, was a German physicist, was a bunch of German physicists. You see, through nuclear physics. You see, and basically it's just the splitting, okay, of an atom, you know, which is a nuclear fission, okay, or the basically the combining of an atom, which is a nuclear fusion, okay. So the atomic bomb, okay, does nuclear fission, which is splitting of an atom. When you split atom, it creates that great destructive explosion. You see, and the ones who came up with that science, that discovered that science, was a bunch of German physicists. Okay, German physicists. But the one who created the atomic bomb, okay, you see, the atomic bomb, you know. They came up with that damn bomb, you see, is the Oppenheimers, okay? The Oppenheimer, okay? The Oppenheimer, he was a physicist as well, okay? So it's so Esau Edom, okay? He loves destruction and death, okay? That's what he loves. You see, that's his heart's desire. Okay, when you saw in the trailer, you see this demonic, nasty ass, okay, stupid cracker, okay, how he said, now I become deaf. And how he talked about how, and he said, I now become deaf. And he said, destroyer of worlds, you see. And when he was saying that, you could tell that's genuinely his heart's desire and love, you see. This is Oppenheimer, okay, the inventor, okay, of the atomic bomb, okay. You see, and obviously through the atomic bomb, then there comes the H bomb. Then nuclear missiles as we know today, okay, which is much more powerful than the atomic bomb and H bomb and all that. See? So basically, this video is about the fact that Esau, Edom, okay, he's in love with death and destruction, okay? See how this stupid cracker was so happy, okay? Talk about now become deaf. See, that's an achievement for Esau. Becoming an entity of death, of grand destruction and sadness, okay, and chaos, okay, is a badge of honor to the Edomites. See? We're not making this up. Do you hear what this fucking cracker said? He said, now become deaf. He said, now become deaf. He's happy. See? He's a destroyer of worlds. This is a type of individual you're dealing with. You're dealing with an individual that loves death, bloodshed, killing, misery. You know this? Did you hear what the Edomite said? Play it again, man. Play it again, man. Did you guys? Because the thing is, when we talk about Esau, Edom, and you talk about how he's the devil, that he's evil, he's satanic. This race is an evil race, okay? That the Most High obviously designed, okay? We're not just talking for fun. We're not just talking like theoretical and whatnot. See, it's very obvious this is how he is. See, through his track record, okay, through his behavior, it's very plain. And this man tells you that he's a man of death, that he's anti-Yahweh. He's anti-Yahushai. He's opposite to the Bible, okay? We got precepts to prove that, but let's watch the trailer again.
And then Einstein, a few years later, saying that atomic weapons had changed everything except the way we think.
Asked whether in the years to come it will be possible to kill 40 million American people in the 20 largest American towns by the use of atomic bombs in a single night. I am afraid that the answer to that question is yes. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that, one way or another.
Did you see that? So that's the Oppenheimer. And the Oppenheimers is actually one of the elite families, the Oppenheimers. They're one of the elite families, okay? So you saw that footage, okay? That was footage of that demonic elite, okay? So a demonic fucking Edomite, okay? The demonic Edomite basically saying his harsh desires. See? Saying his heart desires. How he talk about, he said now become deaf. See? The destroyer of worlds. See? He loves the destruction of the other nations, destroyer of worlds. Okay? And also how, and you saw in the beginning of the clip, the trailer too, talk about are we able to kill as this amount of people, Or do we have the ability to kill this amount of people in a particular way, whatever? See? And the answer is yes, we do. See, that's Oppenheimer, that fucking cracker. See? So you see who you're dealing with, man. You see who runs the world. See? It's crazy, demonic, demented, sick, buffoon-ass monsters. It's just a plain thing. See? Jake likes to project the righteousness in other human beings and other people. See? In terms of Jake thinks, because I'm righteous, that means someone else is righteous. Someone else will be like me. That's not the case. No one's like Israelites. No one's righteous. Okay? The other nations are pure demons. And the worst, most scummiest, demonic entity is Esau, Edom. Okay? You have to understand the Most High has right hand and left hand. The right hand is the righteous. Okay? And the left hand is the wicked. And Esau is the pinnacle race of the left hand. Okay? Who's the pinnacle race of the right hand? Jacob. Jacob only. Okay? Only Jacob. And all the other nations are the left hand. But at the top, the peak of the left hand is Esau, Edom. He's the man of death, the man of sin, the man of He's the devil. Okay, he's the devil. That's his name. He's the devil. Okay. So that clip of Oppenheimer, the devil. Okay. So you see what came out of his mouth. Okay. You see his desires. You see what he holds high esteem. Okay. What he desires. Okay. What he likes. What he meditates on. Okay. So this is a clear. This is a very clear display that Esau Edom is the so-called, not so-called, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. So let's go into scriptures.
This is Revelation 6 and 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
And hell followed with him.
And there you go. Read it again.
And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that was on him was Death.
Was what?
Death.
Now I become deaf. Say again.
Death.
Read it one more time.
Death.
Read the entire scripture now.
And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that was on him was Death.
Keep going.
And hell followed with him.
Mm-hmm.
And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with beasts of the earth.
So Esau. So this is Esau. Okay. What is that pale horse? That pale horse represents who? Esau, Edom, the so-called Caucasian race, the so-called white race, the white man. Okay. Those Europeans. See. So the pale horse being Esau, Edom. Okay. It said what? It said his name is Death. Okay. Because Esau, Edom represents death. Okay, the Edomite, this race represents destruction, sadness, sin, okay, mass death, okay, murder, bloodshed, you see, chaos, you see. There's nothing that good that came from the white man's rulership, okay. Scriptures talk about when Alexander the Great, okay, when Alexander the Great, when he went into power, okay, Scripture says that what? Evils multiplied on the earth. Okay, so when the Edomites come and rule, what happens? They spread great death. Okay, great evil, destruction. Okay, see. So that scripture talk about the pale horse. That's Esau, Edom. Okay, Esau, Edom is gonna come down. Okay, with his troops. Okay, his Gurkha troops and whatnot. Great war and just do a great slaughtering. Okay, great destruction, great killing. Okay, see. This is as death, okay? Because Esau's gonna come down and do a lot of slaughtering and killing, okay? He has a lot of technology too to be able to carry out his desire. See, is as hell. See. So you look in that clip, now become deaf. That gives you an insight on Esau's spirit, his personality. You see, on his personality. You see. You know, that gives you insight right there. See? So this cracker, Oppenheimer, the cracker, okay, he to now become deaf, this is what he likes. Okay? This is an Edomite. That's an Edomite right there. Okay? See? So you seeing that, it should make things click in your brain that Esau Edom's a devil, okay? You know? And that's that. See?
Revelation 12 and 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil.
What?
That old serpent called the devil.
Okay, go on.
And Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels cast out with him.
So basically, this is talking about Esau Edom, okay? The scriptures call what? Esau Edom the devil. Flat like that. Okay, the man of lies. Okay, you see, because the word devil goes back to the word diabolos, which means false accuser. Okay, false accuser. See, so Esau he's false accuser. He's king of false accusations. Okay, false accusing. Okay, lying, deceiving. This is what Esau does. He pushes lies. Okay, and this is opposite to the Most High's nature. This is a complete opposite to the Most High. Okay, you see. Scripture now just called him what? The devil and what? Satan. Okay? This is who Esau is. Esau is that individual, okay? When you watch that trailer, it should give you a clear, intelligent understanding, insight of what? That Esau is the devil, that Esau is Satan, okay? That he's an evil man, okay? He's not good. When you read the law, statutes, and commandments, it makes Esau, makes him disgusted. You didn't know that. The reason why you don't know that is because you're Israelite, okay? The other nations don't like the commandments, see? Like I said, Jake likes to project their righteousness onto other people. I'm righteous, so that means this person should be thinking like me, right? They should be thinking of common sense. They should be righteous, right? Bullshit. That's completely not true. Esau don't meditate on nothing Israelites meditate on. Our minds are completely different. And it don't matter that we both have hands, eyes, okay, noses. We both have to eat, okay? Men are very, very different. Doesn't matter if we have beards, whatever. Esau might have a beard, you might have a beard. Oh, so we're the same. No. The nations are extremely different. And they have extremely different mind patterns. So when you look at the commandments, you're like, okay, this makes sense. This is good. Esau, when he looks at them, he wants to throw up. And not only does he want to throw up, he says, this is exactly opposite to what I like. The scriptures talk about how evil man, how a man doesn't love God, okay? How he loves evil. That's Esau. He's the evil man, okay? See, so the scripture said right there that he's the devil, he's Satan, okay? So this is Esau. Esau is Mr. Idol worship. He's Mr. homosexuality. He's Mr. Adultery. He's Mr. Murder. He's Mr. Stealer. How many lands have he stole? Okay, he's Mr. Murder, obviously, killing a whole bunch of Jakes, slaughtering Native American Indians, okay? And acting like it's not a big deal. See? He's Mr. Blaspheme the Most High, okay? You see? He's Mr. Incest, okay? He's Mr. No faith, hate God. See, everything opposite in the Bible, okay? Something called the Satanic Bible. And Satanic Bible is just basically opposite the Bible. See? And that's Esau's heart, his love. That's what he likes. That's him, okay? So when you saw that cracker on that screen, he was like, now I become deaf. He's so happy that he achieved that. He achieved that. But we're not, that's complete opposite to us, you see? We want to achieve life. We want to achieve immortality. We want to achieve righteousness. See, we don't like being in these bodies because we're not perfect. We hate it. Esau loves it. See? Esau loves being evil. See? That's that's him. See? We hate demons. Esau loves demons. We are opposite. Okay? Now think about that. An entity that gruesomely demonic, what do you think the Most High thinks about him? What? As scripture says, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. The Most High greatly hates Esau. Why? Because he's a complete and utter monster. Okay? You see? All the way back to Cain and Abel, man. The Most High said, I desire what? He desired a particular offer, right? Abel listened to God, right? But Cain, he's not programmed to listen to God. He's programmed to listen to Satan. Okay? So whatever God says, Esau's spirit does the opposite. Okay? So the Lord said, I want this sacrifice. Esau said, no. Cain said, which is Esau?